System. Introduction. The solar system is our home in space. It's special to us because it's where we live. With an imaginary flight through the solar system, we'll start at the center with the sun. As we move away from the sun, we will pass many planets. One of those planets is our own Earth. Earth and other planets all circle the sun. Climb aboard. Let's begin our journey. The sun. The sun is one of many stars in space. Stars are huge, fiery balls of gas. The sun is made of mostly a gas called hydrogen. The sun looks big and bright because it is fairly close to us. All the stars are much, much farther away. That's why we're just little specks of light. Atoms of hydrogen in the center of the sun are forced together. They turn into a gas called helium. This process gives off a huge amount of energy. It causes the sun to be hot and bright. The sun's huge size gives this very strong gravity. Gravity is a force that pulls objects together. Gravity keeps the planet orbiting the sun. The planets, our trip through the solar system, will take us by 8 planets. Scientists place the planets in 2 groups. One group has Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. They all have a solid surface. The outer 4 planets are Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus, and Neptune. These planets are called gas giants. They do not have a solid surface. You wouldn't be able to breathe the air on these planets. The inner place. The first planet we met see after leaving the sun is Mercury. It is a small planet covered with craters, like our moon, and like our moon, it has no air. On Mercury, the sun looks there 3 times larger than it does on Earth. When the sun is overheated on Mercury, the temperature rises up to about 430 degrees Celsius, 800 degrees Fahrenheit. After sunset, it drops down to about minus 170 degrees Celsius, minus 280 degrees Fahrenheit. The next planet we will see is Venus. It is the brightest object in our sky, except for the sun and moon. Venus has thick clouds that trap heat from the sun. The temperature on Venus is about 470 degrees Celsius, 880 degrees Fahrenheit. The planet has many volcanoes. Almost all of Venus' surface is lava. The third planet we will see is very familiar. It is the Earth. We think it is the only planet in the solar system with life and a lot of liquid water. Earth lies a part in the solar system where liquid water can exist. This makes it possible for life to dissolve in the air of our planet. It's one about 5th oxygen. Oxygen is produced by the plants on Earth. The next planet is Mars. This planet has reddish color and hardly any air. The reddish color is caused by rust in rocks. It is cold on Mars. Scientists have learned that Mars had ice at its pole. Mars probably had oceans and rivers on its surface long ago. Today, salty water flows in some areas during warmer months. Mars often has big dust storms. The planet has the biggest volcanoes in the solar system. Between Mars and Jupiter is a large area full of asteroids. This area is called asteroid belt. Asteroids are rock left over from the solar system when it was born. Some asteroids are small boulders, others are huge. There are millions of asteroids. The largest object in the asteroid belt is near Ceres. It is about 900 140 kilometers, 584 miles wide. The outer planets. Next, we will visit the four gas giants. The air of the gas giant is poisonous. The first gas giant you see is Jupiter. Jupiter is the biggest planet in the solar system. It may have a large icy center under all the gases. Jupiter's air has large bands. They are caused by strong wind. The air contains a huge spinning storm. It is called the Great Red Spot. For the next giant gas we will see is Saturn. It is famous for its beautiful rings. Like Jupiter, Saturn has air that is divided into both bands. They are caused by very fast winds. Saturn's rings reach far into space, or the rings are made of pieces of rocks and ice. Scientists think the rings are remains of comets and other objects. Uranus is the next planet we come to. Its name is produced either Uranus or Uranus. Uranus is a blue planet. It gets its color from the gas called methane. The light reflects through the gas. The light that methane lets through is blue-green. Under all the gas, Uranus has an icy centers. Look is what ahead is Neptune. Neptune is our last planet on our ship. Neptune has a bluish color, but it's brighter than Uranus. Scientists think that Neptune's color is also called by methane, but they don't know why it's so bright. Neptune had an icy center. The planet is far from the sun that it gets almost no heat. Dwarf planets. We are not at the end of our trip yet. Now we'll see some smaller objects. In 2006, astronomers decided that Pluto was too small to be a planet. They said Pluto and all the small planets now will be called dwarf planets. These other dwarf planets are a lot like Pluto, so astronomers decided to call them Plutoids. Plutoids orbit the sun in distant part of the solar system. This area is full of icy objects. Astronomers think they will find more Plutoids there.